like vets or OGs have that, you know, persona, but not all of them, like all you guys are like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the part that I think is misconstrued is the welcoming party for Krump is very short.
Hmm.
This is what this means. Right when you come to a Krump session and you're brand new, we will encourage you to dance. Like, nah, dance, bro. Nah, it's all good. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. Come on, dance. That'll be the first time. The second time, maybe even the third time. But then after that, you gotta prove it. You gotta earn something. You have to earn us saying, yo, come on, man. Nah, you done been here a few times now. You not laughing at home? You not doing what it takes at home? And you come back to the session and want us to welcome you with open hands. No, that's not how it works. So I think a lot of people out here, they want to be babied.
Right.
That's not how it works. Like I'll show you love initially because I want you to jump in the water. But now that you're in the water, I'm not about to help you swim. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I held your hand twice.
Hmm.
Swim. So if you want to get in the water with the sharks, we sharks over here. If you don't want to be in the water with the sharks, stay over there on land. Stay in the sand. But if you want to come get in the water, come get in the water. That's why when I go, even when I go to events, no matter where I'm going, I always try to be laughed. Like I
Hmm.
can't go somewhere and not be laughed. I'm a shark. I'm from the era of sharks. So I can't be out there nervous. Like if somebody call me out, I gotta be ready to battle. Now I don't
Right.
battle like I used to, and I'm not accepting all call outs because I don't have nothing to prove at this point.
Right.
Nonetheless, I gotta be sharp. I gotta be sharp. Even if I want a session, I gotta be sharp. I gotta be able to represent Crump for what it really is.
Yeah, man, that's dope, bro. So, you know, piggybacking off you saying how you always, you know, was lab or, you know, prepared to lab, kind of explain to someone that's either new into Crump or even if they're, you know, got years into Crump, because everybody don't know how to properly lab or they have their own version of lab. You know, elaborate on how, you know, how you put in your work as far as like coming up with new material and staying consistent in Crump.
Okay, number one, go to Beast Camp and buy the videos. Like before anything else, there's nothing. I've been doing this for a long time, right? And I can watch and I can recognize and I can call stuff out. I can replicate things. There is nothing that I can teach you about technical aspects of Crump that are better than what you'll learn by going to the Beast Camp uh, and buying the Beast Camp tutorial stuff. There's
Wow.
nothing that I can say that's better than that. What I will say that I can help you with is once you learn the basics, once you learn the advanced movements, once you learn the progressions of how you display Crump, then try your hardest to forget the rules. You learn the rules so you can forget them. Once you forget the rules, now you can be you. Because for the first probably 6 months, at least year of your Crump life, you're gonna be somebody else. You're gonna be what he looks like, or what you feel like this looks like, or what he showed, and now you're replicating that. You're gonna be somebody else for the first like year of your Crump career. It's just what it is. And then find yourself. Do a lot of studying so that you could find yourself. And then when you find yourself, living yourself, man. I I understand everybody wants to get the big homie, but big homies were extremely important when there were no other ways for you to get Crump. When there was no way for you to learn Crump, get Crump, then you needed a big homie because you needed that influence around you. Right now, you have every tool to be better than everybody else. That's why you see somebody going from they're just kind of okay, and then the next time you see him, you're like, yo, he is buck. It's because there's
Hmm.
so much information that you can watch. So,
Yeah, man. What people doing, like you said, you got the Beast Camp. There's so many events worldwide, bro. There's so many
yeah,
online classes. It's
yeah,
like I think that the new era has more of an advantage to be better than the
yes,
old dances because you know as technology grows, bro, and there's so many resources for people to like get off, bro, and just get like real like technical. It's not like back in the days where everybody was at Chad's house live,
Yes.
and then it's just like one group, and then you have one style, or you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this everywhere now, bro. Overseas, bro. Like down south, bro. Like I was a couple weeks ago, bro. I interviewed someone that's he said he lives in Arkansas. I didn't even know niggas was dancing in Arkansas. Like,
Oh
look
yeah.
how
It's a big movement.
bro, look how much Krump
Yeah.
evolved, man. It's everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Florida, bro, everywhere. Texas, bro. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. It's not just Cali and Vegas. So now, like, if someone wants to dance, bro, you have like so many outlets just to learn, man, absorb knowledge, bro, and it's learn
Yeah.
from like everybody, bro. And it's real dope, man. I'm glad Krump is elevated, you know, and till this point, because you gotta think about it, bro, coming from what Rise, then you have what Breakers the Crumpers, bro, and then you have Chaz and you know everybody going from and Lil C going from like Stomp the Yard, Step Up movies. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
each year, Crump just evolving, and man, look how it is today, bro. Where
Yeah.
you know they got elite dancers overseas, bro,
Yeah.
and then what also helps, bro, is like cats like you being able to venture off from Cali and then you go into places like Atlanta. So now it's a real foundation of Crumps, real shit in down south. You know what I'm saying? Not just
Yeah.
like a new beginner leading the way now. Now it's like people watching this and I'm like, oh shit, it's an OG out here in Atlanta that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's really from all this shit. So we can learn from him or reach out to him. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's just real dope, bro. Real dope.
Yeah, man. And I will say two things. There was a movement in Atlanta before me. I want to make sure that that's clear. I didn't create the movement in Atlanta. I think I restarted the movement in Atlanta because there was a
Okay.
movement here before me. But that's number one. Number two, there's a trade-off um, from crump dancing then and now. And the trade-off is now it's really hard to be creative. Then it was easier to be creative because everything wasn't created. Now it's really hard to be creative, but it's very easy to be technically really good. So that's the advantage that we have as OGs, the only real advantage that we have as the OGs and vets and creators. The only real advantage is the fact that we come from an era of complete creativity. So our mind isn't as boxed into the Crump rules because we made the rules. So but these new cats, they locked into the rules, but they're not as creative. So you see a lot of similarities in style
Right.
because it's harder to be different because everybody's kind of done everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't take that away from them though. Like you have to grade that with the time. So you grade with the time that it's going to be harder to be creative. It's going to be harder to be original now. That's definitely a thing. And when somebody is creative and somebody is original, they should get bonus points. You know what I'm saying? They should really be celebrated
Mm-hmm.
because it's so difficult to be that.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree, man. And like I said, man, for all that's watching and you know that'll be watching in the future, you know, this goes on Spotify and YouTube. Like I said, man, everybody this is something that, you know, especially for the new cats, man, take heed of what these OGs and vets saying that, you know, that I'm interviewing or someone that's got more experience than you, man. It's like I always tell like my real close friends, like being a man is it's like a position of you're not willing to, you know, accept advice or accept someone that's been there before. You know what I'm saying? Or got experience over you, man. Because all that's doing is helping benefit your life, not just in dance, but just in real life, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I totally agree.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of, you know, real life, you know, we all know that, you know, you announced that, you know, as far as like your occupation is a life coach, what you kind of explain, you know, some of the things that you do in the life coaching.
Okay, so basically what I do is I really help people with the transition. So let's say that you wanted to start your own business.
Hmm.
Um, well, then what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll help you on a week-to-week basis. We'll sit down and we'll do a session, 60 minutes, week-to-week basis, and we'll get you ready for that transition. If that means preparing you for the transition, if that means creating the plan during and then creating the plan of execution through it, if that means mentally and psychologically having to prepare yourself for those type of steps that you're going to do. There's a lot of different things that kind of goes into, but where I specialize is and a part of that specialization in entertainment. I work with influencers or content creators, and with
Hmm.
that part is, I think, especially important now because the bullying thing and the stuff they have to deal with and you have to listen to every day in the comments and just like a new rapper going from making a little bit of money to making crazy money and learning how to adjust in that way. There's a lot of adjustments I've had to make growing up through Krump, through having a certain status in Krump, that has helped me prepare for this along with all the mental health work that I've done. So it's just kind of putting those two worlds together and helping people in that place because I think that's the best way that I can help somebody get to their goals.
Yeah, man, that's so fire, man. Especially like I always tell people, man, not just in these interviews, just like, I do other interviews as well, not just Crump, but bro, just for hearing like African Americans or, they get just so much, we get so much bad stigma, bro, of like, they don't think we could do stuff like, you being a life coach, me having a podcast. Like, everyone thinks that, especially now, people like robbing, killing. I just like to have this thing where, it's real brothers out here that's dads. There's real brothers out here that's life coaches. There's real brothers out here that's positive men in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was, honored that you giving me this interview, bro, because it's letting like people know a side of you that they don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or now if they have like, oh, Goliath said he was a life coach, maybe I can reach out to him. He might got some
yeah,
dope advice that can help me out, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
this is just so, bro, this is real good thing, man, that, you letting everybody know, that you're doing that as well.
Yeah, man, and I congratulate you for doing it because perception is reality, bro. And if you come from a certain area where the perception is black men can't do anything, if you come from a perception in your family where maybe your mom or your aunt or somebody is always talking about black men or their ex or whatever the case may be,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the case is, if you come from that perception, then that becomes your reality. So it's
Mm-hmm.
cool to have outlets that speak to a different reality for the people that are a part of that reality. So I'm a crumper, right? And I, a lot of times I feel like, especially in the beginning, you have to kind of have something wrong to want to crump in. It doesn't feel good. It hurts. You're out of breath. It's painful. It takes a lot of time to master. You kind of got to have something wrong with you to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we all kind of came into it because we were a little damaged and we were able to express through this dance. So the perception is that when you're in the dance damaged, you stay damaged. And just because you express through the dance, that's how you get everything out. And that's not only it, we're able to progress, we're able to be different people, we're able to learn the tools that we've learned in Crump and apply them to different parts of our lives. And that builds us to the best version of ourselves. And then now we can be a different perception for the environment that we grew up in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You speaking so real facts right now, bro. Like real shit, man. Now, far as like mental health, what's your position in on like the mental health aspect of your occupation?
Um, it's all I care about. All I care about is how people are feeling and how they're getting through things. So everything that I do is driven to help people feel better. Like it's all about people feeling better. Even like the comedy stuff that I do on my Instagram page and like the fun stuff that I do, it's all to try to help people feel better. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people smile. I want to help people think. I want them to grow. I want them to feel good about themselves, feel good about everybody else. So that's my goal. That's my job. That's what I'm out here trying to do. And I want to be that for the Krump world as well.
Oh yeah, man. See, that's dope, man. And I want to touch on a quick thing as far as like the mental health. I've experienced, some mental health issues, depression, not recently, but, a couple years ago, it was stemming from like growing up being mentally abused, like how you said a few minutes ago, like, you having that perspective of you growing up saying, oh, like hearing your mom or your dad say, oh, you going to be like your mom, you're going to be like your dad, you know what I'm saying? Or, me being 7, 8, 6 years old, being told, yo, you ain't gonna be shit in life. Hearing that from like your
Yeah.
parents or family members, bro.
Yeah.
So, bro, like, I was fighting that through, a lot of years, bro. I ended up having to
Yeah.
get, counseling and everything like that. So what I want to let everybody know is that, yo, if you're going through any type of mental health, depression, anything, man, it's just cool to reach out to people, man, get the proper help, man. There's help everywhere in cities worldwide, man, and don't hold everything in, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to feel hurt, bro, but it's bad to hold shit in, man, and then next thing you know, you mentally destroyed, bro, for life, bro.
Yeah.
Or it carry it into if you got kids, you don't want that to be a
Yeah.
generation, bro, where it's trickling down and your kids
Yeah.
experience stuff you experience because you didn't get the proper help. So,
Yeah.
you touched on this mental health because a couple weeks ago I just did a mental health episode. We was able to reach a lot of people, man, and get a lot of people help far as like in my city, man, just for doing my podcast and just hearing it. Because when Black people hear mental health or something, they thinking like, oh, you got to go in a crazy house or you
Yeah.
crazy, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it's
Yeah.
not even like that, man. Everybody
Yeah.
go through real shit in life, man. It's just like, yo, be a bigger person, man, and just get help, man. Even if you
Yep.
don't feel comfortable going to a specialist or professional counseling, bro. Like, it's real people out here that's willing to help you, man.
Yeah.
It's even if it's a conversation or someone you can vibe out with, bro. And I always make it available, like with my crew, not just my dance crew or with my real friends. Like, we do this thing called brother check-in. Like 3 times a week, I make sure I do a group text with my dance crew and then my real friends. Like, yo, everybody check in, man. I just want to check in and see how y'all doing, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or if anybody needs something, you know what I'm saying? Or I
Yeah.
tell at least 3 times a week, I hit everyone in my phone, like, yo, I just want to, son, to let everybody know that I love y'all. Or I'll say, like, I'm sending y'all blessings and positive vibes,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? I just try to keep that positive energy,
Yeah.
bro. Just, because you never know who you can reach, man, or who going through stuff, because a lot of people are afraid to come out and let, people know what's going on. So I always try to stay active, bro. I'm very friendly, bro, and I try to, meet people and just, be a good person, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not let people experience some of the shit that I went through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
yeah, man. This is one of the things that, my little homie was like, yo, bro, if you can tap into the Krump world, he was like, yo, everybody, bro. Just start reaching out. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know if people gonna be rocking with it, but yo, bro, everybody that I reached out to,
That's
except for
it.
maybe 3 of them, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody been with it, bro. And bro,
Yeah.
I got a whole shitload of lists, man. Like, bro, man, I got like lists of just like names, bro, that's lined up for interviews, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm trying to keep this thing going, man. And like I said, man, let everybody know that, everybody that's dancing, bro, like they got, other talents or, other real things that's going on that can help the Krump world or keep the Krump movement, alive, bro, and spreading it
Yeah.
out. So yeah,
For
man,
sure.
it's real dope, bro.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, yeah, man. So before we head out, man, is there anything else you wanted to touch on? If you got any other things that you got going on or involved in before we head out?
Um, just check me out if you need to talk about anything, if you're trying to figure it out, if you're trying to transition to something, you need some coaching, www.goliathcoaches.com, where you can check out my Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. But just keep your head up. And I'll say this, the only thing that you can control is your own personal energy. The only thing on this earth that you can control is your personal energy. So anything outside of your personal energy, let it rock. There's nothing that you can do about it anyway. You can control you, your actions, and what you do. Anything outside of that, let it rock. It'll give you a lot more peace of mind.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. That was, this has been like, honestly, bro, this is probably like one of my favorite interviews because, we touching on real life shit, not just Krump, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want everybody that's tuning in or gonna see these, videos or been watching all my videos. This is not about just Krump, man, or not a typical thing where we just getting off say, oh, who you battle, who you just killed off.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna be talking about real shit, man, or stuff like you said, man. Like you went deep in detail on like your experience, and you're OG, and then it's gonna like I'm glad we touched on the mental health, bro, and like you said, or like you being a life coach, man, because now people can be able to reach out to you, and you never know, man. You could have more blessings, bro, for you helping someone achieve a goal, and then God to be throwing you a dope ass blessing, bro, just for
Right.
you being like you probably get blessed for this, giving me this, 30-minute quick interview. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, man, always positive vibes, man. And like I said, bro, I definitely appreciate this opportunity, bro, that you giving me, taking the time out your day, man. It means a lot, bro. And I definitely, appreciative of what you just did for not just for my podcast, but for the Krump community too, as well.
No problem, bro. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thanks again, bro, man. Be
Yes,
safe,
sir.
man. Blessings and positive vibes, man. Salute, bro, man. Till next time, brother.
All right, man.